Crikey.
Hi, everybody. I know that you guys are out there in my mystical world, Lifeland. We really appreciate you guys getting on. The chat is only to people, this is only to My Mystical Life members and people that bought a ticket. So it's mostly going to be My Mystical Life members for online. And Mr. Fry has all of that. So what the rules are tonight, if you think you're getting a message and you think you know who the person is, let us know. Raise your hand, squawk, whatever, just let us know that you think that you know who that person is, and then we'll start talking about validation with that. So I want you guys to consider yourself just like in the gallery here, but online. We haven't done this in a long time yet.
We have definitely not done it this way before.
So what I'd like to do really quickly is go around the room and everybody just give us your name, and you don't have to say anything else other than your name. Okay, but if you want to tell us about
And if you have to look around the corner to see the TV,
she's shrunk. She's shy. She's shy.
nobody wanted to sit in front of the cameras, everybody.
There are people here.
I can see your butts.
Yeah. Can everybody hear? Everybody hear?
Awesome.
Shake your heads, everybody.
Yeah, I can hear fine.
He's a head wiggles.
Okay. I haven't even shaken his camera. I mean, that's the extra effort there. Maximum effort. Okay. So the way this works, you guys, is we're going to bring across messages. I work one way, she's going to work totally different, right? So if I start bringing across information and she has something to add, then that we're working off of each other's information and energy. So that's totally possible. The way I work is I will bring across, and then we'll cross names. You got to keep me on this track. You're the keeper of the squad. And so when we go out to expos, I have to designate somebody keeper of the squirrel in the audience so that they can tell me what I was talking about. Anyhow, so what we're going to do is with the way I read, I'm usually going to come across with a memory. So I'm going to come across with information that you're going to know particular to the person. You guys make this really hard. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay. No, it's fine. But I'm going to come across with information, maybe a memory, something that it'll trigger a memory of somebody that you know. So if that comes across, the first person that comes to your mind when I'm doing this, and that you can put information with them, is probably going to be who it is in that case. So please let us know if you're coming across with validating information that you think you know who we're talking about. Okay.
When I get visitors, I usually get silhouettes, and then as I am acknowledging the silhouettes, details come in. I will get phrases. I will get smells. I get clothes, like the things that they're known for suspenders. I can tell you what the suspenders look like. I can never see details on their face unless there is something that stands out, like a mole or big scar. But I can't tell you what color their eyes are unless they're startling blue. Then I will know that. But that's how it usually starts. But then I will get phrases. Like I said, smells, things like that. So if I tell you that I smell cherry cigars, and you're like, oh gosh, that's right. I do too. but it will be specific like that. So I can give you the height. I can tell you, how often they're around you, things like that. So I don't do the memories.
It's just everybody does differently. Everybody does something different. There's no wrong way to do it. And it's also, I'll tell you, there is no wrong information. So when information comes across from spirit, it may be somebody you don't even know that's ancestral, right? But they're going to come across with information, and eventually it will click. Right? We're not going to argue with you that I tell you what, right?
Chris and company are on board.
Who, what? Chris? Chris from Scotland. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he got a link to be on. Chris, do you have a link in your email from Our Mystical Crystals? No.
My Mystical Life.
My Mystical Life? No, I don't know where. But you have a link to get on live. And Mr. Fry can get you a link if you would like to come on live.
I don't know how to do that, kid.
In the invite tab, you copy the link and you. Okay. Anyway.
I'll do what I can. Check your email and let me know if you can't find it that way first.
Yeah, Chris, let us know. That way you can comment if you'd like to. So I start talking really quickly when I do this. And do you talk? I'm not used to working with somebody other than Sam.
It depends on the energy that's coming through. So,
Meredith, always working.
Okay, so let's start over here. First name and how the hell are you?
Amanda, great.
Awesome. Amanda's also, we'll be doing Reiki in here. Energy working.
Carly, I'm good.
Wonderful.
I'm Joanne.
Awesome. Lindsay, good. Man, you just shrieked out right. Like, but.
So we have Courtney Robinson, Leslie, sorry, go ahead. Wow. Oh, you're in. No, you go straight to the front of the table.
If you guys are members of My Mystical Life, there is a link. If you message My Mystical Life, Mr. Fry can get you the link. If you're a member of My Mystical Life.
She still thinks I can do this.
On we go. So would you like to start or you want me to start?
No, start. I got stuff, but it's
Okay.
used.
Okay. So I want to start. I do paste when I do this quite a bit. Oh, by the way, my name's Lisa.
I'm Jessy.
Yeah. And let's say I'm back there in tech, and he's also a psychic medium. And I think he might start actually working in the shop a little bit more when he can, but we're trying to finance a trip to Egypt. So, did you watch the
I did.
Yeah.
You know what? We can't go to winter. We got Egypt.
It's about memories, right? It's about memories. And who doesn't want to go to Luxor? I mean, come on. Okay. So I do have a guy coming across,
Some guy.
This is funny. It is funny, but it isn't funny. This is right there. I do believe I hear motorcycles in the background. And I hear one good spill, like there was one good spill, this person laid the bike down one good time. Hey, I don't know. They come with a smell. There's a smell that comes with them that would definitely be associated with them. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person didn't pop in every once in a while and just, where's that coming from? There's a candle. I don't know what the heck that, there's like a leather candle. It shows like this candle, it smells like leather. Of course, it makes sense if they rode a motorcycle.
Is it a man?
It is a man.
An uncle?
Don't put too much information.
Yeah. Let me get about 4 or 5 good validating pieces of information, and then I'll ask who's in it 100%. I know there's a lot of people on here from My Mystical Life that have.
Well, guess what? Get
We're
busy.
doing it now. Let's see.
It does throw me though that they can talk.
I know it threw me for a second.
So the era that I get is like 50s, like early.
I feel like a greaser.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I feel like he might not have lived in that time frame as a greaser. Maybe he was a greaser when he was younger.
I feel like his aesthetic is 50s.
Yeah.
His aesthetic, but
Bad boy with a low
he's
jacket.
got the John Travolta
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
And he's about medium height. He's got the rolled cuffs in his pants, they're tight. He's got the shiny but old shoes.
Are you thinking? Kind of go like Elvis first impersonator. Kind of feel like I don't know if this is a Halloween costume or.
No, I felt like his shoes. He freaking loved his shoes. They were old, but he was like he took care of them. The smell, I
Right.
smell, is shoe polish.
Okay. Are we over here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, it's just hard to say because I do have a friend that was all about motorcycles, and he was a bad boy when he was young,
Right.
and I know he was one.
We could be going.
So and that could be, because like it might not be where he was in the fifties, his aesthetic is the
Yeah.
fifties.
So this is really funny. So I have a Disney guy, and you know the point in Aladdin where he goes, "Camel, look, watch out!"
Yeah.
And I just did that. I have no idea why. Yes, I love.
I just need to make sure everybody online can hear. Everybody online, can you hear good? Okay.
Give us a shout out.
Thank
We're
you.
not going to interrupt.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Go ahead. Go. Continue.
Okay.
Camel spit.
Camel fit.
So we have like for time where
Yeah.
this excited energy all
Yeah.
the time. That
Yeah.
yes.
Also, I want to talk about a really good mask. I want to talk about a really good face. I think this person was really, really good at that because I get a lot of hidden anxiety. I don't know if this person had, I think this person had PTSD. I wonder if this person, yes, sir. Talk higher?
Well,
Yeah.
just a little
A
bit.
little bit more.
I have to yell, but just
Okay,
there's
Sure.
some are garbled in it.
okay.
So-
So, to me, this guy has like this anxiety to him as well. So I feel like he could hermitize every once in a while. He could just shut himself off of people and just be like, I can't handle too much.
He's great when he's with people, but he very much enjoys his solitude and will take advantage of it because it's either extreme.
I wonder, because they give me this nervousness, they give me this anxiety. Not saying he had anxiety attacks, but I think he just shut down when he had anxiety. Okay, who can take 100% of this? Anybody take 100% of this? How about 90%? This includes online.
Megan's shaking her head, yes.
She feels like it more than me. I'm not as open to all this, so it's.
Oh, it's okay, we're having a lot of fun though.
I know.
And
for her,
You
feels
feel, if
better.
you feel like it's right, then it could be for you. And who's online said it could be.
Did you say Megan?
Yeah, Megan says she's got a lot of that.
Okay, all right, so let's continue. Let's eliminate some things.
We might need to adjust. We might need to adjust a little bit.
Do we need to bring the camera further this way?
You know, or bringing the table this way a little bit further and put everybody on the outside a little bit. You're coming in and out. You're just that far away.
Okay.
I know the internet is really screwy today with a lot of different networks and everything. So I don't know if it's the internet or whether it's the camera. I'm seeing very good bars running across the camera because I got
Right.
I've got everything here that I can hear, but of course I'm sitting
Ronnie.
right behind it.
You've been on my mind. I mean, to message you, Ronnie. Did you find your pointer? That's what I was wondering.
Tell you what, fold that red chair up, and move it off to the side, and move the table forward a little bit. And the young lady, I don't know your name, I'm sorry, but we'll kind of shuffle the deck a little bit to get a little closer. I'm sorry. Maria, I'm sitting right behind the camera, so it would be very easy to hear me.
Okay. Is that better?
Or you can move the table forward, or if you want to stand, stand.
I
Well,
can't stand anyways.
yeah, well, you're nervous. Okay. Oh, I got something.
Okay. All right. So.
Sorry, Robin.
So far we have a gentleman that in his own way likes to dress like a greaser. In his mind, he's still, maybe in his mind, he's still a greaser. He's doing it his way, the way he could up till he died. Because he dressed like a bad boy, yeah. He has that youthful energy, but lots of it.
Yes. Like he's got very excitable energy. Like he's like very high strung when he's high strung. But then when he's not,
He's hermetized. Yeah,
I'll just.
he's hermetized. Okay. We also have this anxiety level. It could be PTSD, could be a Vietnam vet.
So when you first started talking, I saw somebody in a Navy uniform.
Not maybe.
Navy colored uniform.
Megan, any still rigging with you there? No?
No.
Okay.
So and the thing is, I don't think the Navy uniform is this person. I think it is why he was a greaser, why this was his aesthetic. Like it was his type.
So somebody can look up this thing.
So and like this person was the original greaser that was in the military somehow, and it was this this person's idol.
Can move this as far as I can.
Okay, so. Okay.
Did I just?
When you say medium height, would it be more towards the short?
Oh, Heather's been here in 5 minutes.
Everybody's medium height to me, so I mean,
Well, about your height?
The front door and the back door are both unlocked, so.
like about average height, like a man's average height, 5'9", 5'10" ish is what I see. But again, I'm 5'2", so I could be thinking 5'6" is 5'9".
Yeah.
Is that more rounded in the middle?
Huh?
Is that more middle?
Oh.
And that might be, because like I said, in my head, I see the height, but it's, like I said, it's medium height, it's taller than me, but it's not.
Oh, I could look at the screen. There we go.
Now,
All right,
stop
so-
again.
I'm done. So let's do this. Who can take?
The majority of it. Don't focus on the Navy military uniform. Because I feel like that is something that you're like, oh, well, yeah, his dad or his grandpa, he loved his grandpa. His grandpa was in the military. Something like that.
So I have one question here. Who can remember a spill that this person did on a bike? Anybody that's on the end? No? No? Okay. We made it simple, which is fine.
I know, that's the thing, my memory, she's right. He might have taken a dump, and I, you know, like, pretty good stuff.
It'd be something that you know, because you get like affected him.
Yeah, they use our memories to
Yeah.
do that.
And that's fine.
Yeah, and I'll also say this, that not many men are gonna admit they took a dump on their bikes.
It would be something you know because he either has like a limp or scar, something like that you know that it happened.
Okay, we'll cut this from the
Yeah.
back and move on.
Every once in a while, interesting persons come across. Well, but the crazy thing is, the person that if it's a person that we're thinking of, she mentioned him before.
And I mean, that's possible. You may bring.
So here's the thing, we're concentrating on her,
Yeah, it might be,
but do you feel like it's him?
she really does. I mean,
Yeah, you do, okay, because we're over here looking at you, and you're like, I don't know, but you're here too, so, you know.
Charlie, if you feel, and that's the thing, you have to trust your gut. If it feels, God, yeah, that's right, then it's right. You know, it's, and the thing is, like, if it's right for Megan, it's right for Megan too. It could be tag teaming. I mean, that happens all the time. So where there's a person that, so say they both come in at the same time, you know, they're gonna feed off of each other, give us the information, and the message could be for both of you guys. Yeah. You guys have forever.
Whatever you want to
Sit in front of the camera.
Okay. So, the reason we do mediumship, you guys, isn't to go, oh, look what we can do. And we can bring across information that's just not it. The reason you do it because there's a message.
Mhm.
There's always a message at the base of mediumship. So, I'm gonna work on my message, you work on your message, because it's kind of fun working together, because you get double the information. So can you validate hearing this person in your head every once in a while giving you advice? Okay, let me rephrase that. Can you validate, you feel as if this person was to give you advice, this is what it would be in your own voice? Like talking to yourself.
When you say, Carly, you know, you really should do that. Is it something that they would have said to you?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Okay. So there's a degree of mediumship you're listening to. You pick up a lot of this. So everybody has clairs. Everybody on the face of the planet has a psychic skill or a clair or whatever. But they're giving me this. They actually give me mediumship for you. So I think you really are connecting with this person. So when you're talking to yourself, and everybody online hears me say this all the time, pay attention to your pronouns. Are you saying me and I or you and we? Because when you talk to yourself, it's always gonna sound in your own voice, but if you're saying you and we, it's you're talking to somebody else, okay? And they'll also say things that you can't figure out why you would say that to yourself. Where'd that come from? You know, I would have said that. So pay attention to those things. I'm supposed to say something about your left leg or your left knee. So make sure that you don't, yeah.
This is a lot of pain today.
Okay. So she said, what she said, you guys, is there's a lot of pain today. Is it in a lot of pain normally?
No.
Okay. So did he have pains in the leg? You don't know. That's okay.
He had a sore before he passed.
Okay.
That was no good wound.
Okay. So he's saying this is something that's validation. That's what he wants. He's like, look at this. Me. I'm sorry I'm giving you pain, but here you know. Now you know. Okay. They're not bullshit, which is, you know, we feel like we're full of shit.
I have to get it out because it's wrong. So I am supposed to say, okay, the whole bike thing is
Right.
the evil Knievel. Take a chance, jump in. I am supposed to tell you to take a chance and jump in. Whatever it is, and you'll know instantly what it means. Okay. Something that you keep thinking, shit. Do I? No. Take a chance and jump in.
Don't cry because we don't.
You
You
don't-
don't. I don't even remember the cleaner.
I was prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to say, take a chance and jump in. I've got the helmet, he's ready, he's getting on his bike, jump in. So.
What?
Lisa,
Okay, I'll pay attention over here. All right. No, he was talking about the chair. I wasn't looking at anything. Go ahead. Okay, your turn.
I just did.
Okay. All right. Let's see, where do we want to go from here? Now, the last time we did this, we had people's, and I'll prep you guys a little bit early on this, if you guys want to pull up photos of some of the past, someone that you might be looking for. We did this last time and was wildly successful with it. It was a lot of fun. So if you do have a photo of somebody you'd like to maybe ring their bell and see if they're available, we're gonna do that as well. You can find those on your phones, but, or maybe not. No, I can't wait.
You don't even have to.
How are you? I'm Heather.
Dressed in the house like this.
Yeah, you're perfect.
It's your best problem.
You're perfect. Okay. Okay.
somebody looks like they're a little bit green here. I won't point out the middle of the screen.
I was gonna say, why didn't you guys, you're in the same town?
Yeah.
We may be in the same town, but we never see each other because we're both going.
Yeah.
You guys are both all over.
So. Okay. Do you have anybody coming across right now?
I have a woman.
Make sure you go up here and talk louder.
I know, but I'm thinking.
Okay.
Alright, so I have a woman. She worked a lot. I want to say that it was 2 jobs, but it wasn't. It was enough for 2 jobs. But you saw her either 2 ways: at work or done. Like she didn't relax. She made sure that her free time, she enjoyed her free time. I want to say she was like into nursing or some type of medical. I can't see that far away.
You can
No,
walk.
no, don't worry about what's up here.
Okay.
I-
All right. But yeah, I see her wearing like scrubs. So I don't know if she was like a nurse, a medical student. I know she was working a lot though. She would work enough for 2 jobs. And that's what I keep thinking of. It's enough for 2 jobs. But if she had her day off, she made sure she did herself up. She did her hair, her makeup. Her perfume was like a vanilla-y, like a sweeter, but not super sweet. Like a vanilla musk, I would say. Um,
Oh, come on.
That'll be fine.
she had Southern charm, but no nonsense. Like she was one of those, well, bless her heart. So, but she was also like viperish if she needed to be. So,
The memory I pick up with this lady is, I think when she was younger, she stayed home for a little bit with the kids.
see, and I think that's why, like,
I don't know if there was a divorce in there or what happened that she had to work, but she shows me a tricycle,
mhm.
like, look, I got to spend this time with my kids when they were young, I had to work a lot.
See, that's what, because like the age I feel with the whole hardworking nurse thing is, I want to say it's like in her late 40s, maybe early 50s, that she was busting her butt to play catch up.
Yeah, that's right. Can anybody take this lady, this woman? You can. Your daughter says she can.
You can. Okay. Uh-huh.
I have, somebody's flicking my eardrum and it is the most annoying thing.
So I have a twitch behind my left eyeball. Is it who I think it is? Okay. I'm supposed to tell the person, stop taking life so seriously and enjoy your moment. Like she just laughed. Tears.
I'm so sorry, but what I got out of that was, okay.
Stop taking life seriously and like it, enjoy your time, enjoy your moments. Appreciate the now and stop worrying about the future, which makes sense, right? Too. So,
Someday I'll remember Kleenex.
no, you won't.
I have one box of Kleenex in here and you get no more. That's it. This is a no nonsense shop. Okay. We good now? I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. But is that where the tuber was as well? Okay. The tricycle. Okay.
What?
The tricycle?
Oh, what color was tricycle? I've been wrong, I was gonna say green.
So it was repainted because it was the red was chipped, but at the very back and the green was showing.
Oh.
Like I know what tricycle you're talking about.
Okay. Perfect though, right? Because.
And the thing is, she did working to take care of her 3 kids. Worked her butt off once they got to a certain age, and then stopped working to take care of her husband who passed. So.
Okay.
Live for the now, man.
Yeah, and that's not the right thing, you know. Appreciate your moments now.
Mhm.
I think she's getting TV.
I was thinking that exact thing. I thought, well, I thought there's toilet paper in that.
Way back.
Yeah.
That's me.
Nothing but the best for y'all. There's the Dixie napkin. They got tear nipples or dimples. Sorry. Yes, I am. Really sorry now.
Okay.
You can't imagine the shade of red.
Okay, this is a little bit different. have another person that I want to go to the dog. I have a dog. Honestly. But he's just about this tall and it kind of looks like he's a mutt. He has wiry terrier hair. Kind of looks like a wire-haired terrier. But I don't know really what a wire-haired terrier, because I mean, I don't know how tall you are, I don't know those things. But this dog particularly, I'm not saying he's a wire-haired terrier, so he could be a mutt, because he doesn't look where you'd stand. But I want to trip every time I'm around this dog. Like, this dog just is always underfoot, and I feel like he's standing in front, like, oh God, give me something. Okay, we have a dog at home that does this. It's the most annoying thing on the planet, but
He is the most precious thing on the planet.
yeah. But this dog is always like looking, and I feel like somebody would be cooking and chucking food to the dog. But this is just me telling you there's a dog around, you guys. If it makes sense to you, if you know who this dog is.
Anybody online take any of that?
This dog is just all over the place and right in the way all the time.
Wonderful.
We need to hear a little more.
Okay, all right. So there's a
Wow.
no, it's a ball. It's like a squishy ball. It's not a Nerf ball, but it's like a plastic ball. And when you squeeze it, like it gets wet.
I was literally
It's
thinking, like,
wet.
there's stuff, like, it's so bad, it's squeezed out.
Yeah, like this dog really likes to play ball. Really like to play ball and drool all over it and come back.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
Is it possible that there is a person here with you that is fat, but the dog is here?
Very possible.
Okay, keep
The
going.
the dog could be a memory that is true.
Does it? Yeah, that's why.
Okay. On your memory.
Yeah, so I'm following with you.
Okay. Okay, so this is helpful, right?
Very.
Because there's a lot of fun about the dog.
Just keep
Yeah,
going.
So you're talking about the dog being alive, the person bringing across the memory of the dog, which is how I normally work with memory.
Hi, Billy Ann.
Hi, Billy Ann. How the hell are you? This is weird. So they're looking for validating information. So if we're on the right track here, I want to bring across validating information. Does the dog have a nose problem? Like,
Oh my God. It's Michael Groomer, everybody. Yeah, we got you, buddy.
one group can't tell. Did the dog have a problem like,
Not recently.
what doesn't need to be recent, it just needs to be a memory?
Yeah.
Okay, the dog has a problem. So that, I have no information on the person, but here's the dog, right? So,
But that's not necessarily bad, because that could just be like, hey, guess what? Remember that dog? I remember too. I'm with you. Like, that, it could just be that. It's, although I have very, very heavy chest, but I don't think it's the same person.
I feel this, well, when I first started, I went out of breath like that, and then I'm like, but I'm like,
Oh, that's
dog.
It's cold shot, Michael.
Listen to it,
That's
it's
cold
saying,
shot,
I'm
brother.
having chest in it right now.
Yeah. Like comedians, like.
Starting.
Sorry, I'm like, no, she works intuitively. I'm like, well, you're something. I'm working on. You are just agreeing with me. Yes.
Yes, you are.
Well, not everybody's mean, everybody's a psychic.
Correct.
So,
Oh,
so the way this works, I know we have a lot of new people online. The way this is working is if you can validate who you think we're talking about here, raise your hand or let Sam know so that we can start seeing if that is your person with validating information. All right, so this is for you guys as well. All right. I think dog should try.
I still have the chest problems.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Sam's pointing.
Oh, what? Oh my God, I'm here supporting the amazing people on YouTube, Sam.
Mr. Smartass there.
What's that? You do what? With the dog? You do too? Okay. And that's good. The dog just passed.
So this is what we call that piggyback.
Yeah.
Like, just a few.
Was it your dog?
No,
It was a relative. He had passed.
Gotcha.
uh,
Gotcha. Hard, 'cause you can't find-
I know.
That's why I heard that.
I know that's not a valid true statement. Pets are difficult to do, especially when there's nothing to go with it.
Oh, I love doing pet stuff.
I do, but I don't, like,
They can be difficult.
because the message is hard.
You should sit down with Allie Rose Rocking. Let me tell you about the things she comes across with pets is crazy. I'm like, the dog had what? No. I'm not even kidding you. I got up from the table on that one.
The dog hiding where?
No, seriously, that was a good one. She's a really amazing pet psychic. I tried to get her back in here. But this person, maybe Diana's on here, if Diana Bradley's on here. She told her the dog's hiding under a tree. So they went around, they looked around trees, couldn't find the dog anywhere. The dog was in a hole under the tree. It was crazy. Okay, moving on. All right, let's see. Your turn.
You keep saying that. All right, so my arms are aching and I've had a toothache. Like, I have a sharp pain in the front of my mouth where my tooth is. But in my arm, like I have arthritis, like my arms, my elbows hurt, my shoulders are heavy.
Middle of the back.
Mhm.
Middle of the back. Male or female?
I can't tell. Not yet. So the toothache, like it's a specific tooth. So your two front teeth, it's one of the two front teeth was either false or missing or knocked out, like in some way.
I feel like a bridge didn't fit right.
It's like hurts, it's sharp pain right here.
I want to go because I'm approach.
No, encroach away.
I feel like this is a woman, but I feel like there's this aspect to her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work really hard to do that. But I feel like there's this aspect to her, but as she leans forward, now this is a piece of information. This is a clue. Her necklace runs forward, folds forward. Like she's tilted forward enough that her necklace doesn't rest against her chest, and it sits out here. And this person's necklace might be in the possession of somebody that we're talking to. Because that necklace meant something. It meant that they look at the necklace. Oh gosh, I remember that necklace.
Like osteoporosis or
Yeah.
scoliosis or
It's arthritis.
or severe curvature of the
Yeah,
stomach.
like rheumatoid, like it hurts,
Yeah.
like my shoulders are super heavy and it, like, but that makes sense of why if it's hunched over. My arms are heavy, my shoulders, elbows.
There was a problem with one foot, probably both foot. Well, one foot was worse than the other. And she lived a longer life. I mean, obviously, if she's having these types of issues, she lives a longer life. But there was a lot of shuffle to her, but there's shuffle, but there's also spark. Does that make sense?
She was a spitfire.
Yeah.
She was a shit.
So I would figure this person would actually pick their cane up and hit somebody if they really,
Yeah.
she pissed them off. The audience. It's like, can anybody online take this? Anybody in the room take this? It's something about the necklace. It's something about the necklace.
She's very, very cultural. Like, I want to say that her family is everything. I am your mother, I am your grandmother, I am your great-great-grandmother, my mother did this, my grandmother did, like,
She had a list of things she accomplished in life.
like, she is it's like a legacy thing. And like, there's something that everybody in her life made sure that they took care of this. And she's very determined, very.
Okay, I think I know who this for. And I think they were on and now they popped off. Yeah. Now that would be fun. Right there, y'all. Now that's.
I've seen some pretty great stuff.
We are open, we're doing it down to.
I did.
Are you local? Are you local or?
Hi from Bonnie, Scotland, Jeanette Dow. How are you today? So
Okay.
I believe it. I believe this for Angela Maynard.
That feels right.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah.
And she was on and now she's gone. So, we're gonna table this. Is it okay?
Yeah,
Table this
yeah.
And then see if we can come back to this if she pops back on.
Okay.
He'll be right back, Nancy.
When did you find out coming through there?
Okay, not who we thought it was. That once in a lifetime information, you know, you're like, there they are.
Well,
Okay.
it said Michael C, and I was like, Michael Cheek, he's here.
So let's go, let's move on. No,
I'll see if I can get.
you're really stupid, it's not her. But I really think it's, I think that she.
I got this.
Yeah.
You're not
Look, yeah.
Brains are leaving.
People that, then they have your officers.
You're picking up on the shop.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
Okay, all right. Nancy, Sam stepped out of the room. He'll be right back. He'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have, okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna make them cross like that. So there's a photo. There's a photo of three men. I feel like they're in military uniforms. I feel like this could be Vietnam. And the reason I say that is because they show me pictures of my dad with friends when he was in Vietnam. And it's that kind of patina and the color fatigues. He was in the army. And he flips the photo around. He goes, this one is me, this one's me. This guy has sandyish, long, dark blonde hair, almost brown. Gets brown as he ages. Okay. He worked with artillery. I smell artillery. I smell gunpowder. I smell like, I don't know if it's a large artillery because, I mean, if they're at war, they're gonna smell gunpowder, right? Because they're pew, 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 pew. No, seriously, I don't have.
Sound like.
I know, they sound like, I know, I'm trying to, you know, bring it down.
I have really bad tinnitus, like to the point where I'm dizzy over it. But that sounds like heavy artillery.
Yeah, it's like, it's very big rounds,
Mhm.
big rounds. This is me, he's on, and I'm horrible at left and right, but he's not the guy in the middle. On the photo, because he turned it around and I'm like, that makes it more difficult for me to do. But in my vision, he's on the left side of the photo. This photo resides someplace. So if this doesn't make sense to anybody tonight, that is, that's fine. But if you guys run across this photo and go, and it pops into your head that this is what we're talking about, then that's it. Okay. RMC went away. Oh, no.
You're a phone call.
I know. Okay, so can anybody take any of this? You, okay. All of it, okay. Okay. Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, okay. I want to twist my ring. Nervous stick? Think anything cute? Think of anything cute? Is there a ring? There's a ring? Yay? I'm spinning my bracelet. Oh, okay.
Anything you can touch more on military.
So are you aware of any injuries to the abdomen when you was in the military?
Send it and let me.
Are you, because I definitely pick up this abdominal injury thing.
Not from the military, but yes.
Was it military connected?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what you're
Like
talking
I want to see a, like I see a back, like a, whatever it's called. I don't-
Double,
Nope,
colostomy bag.
that. Or maybe not that, maybe it's the other bag,
I don't know.
like a catheter thing,
Yeah.
like has a bad liver or bad, like,
That it? Do you know who this is?
yeah, but not the way she does.
Okay.
Like, I don't know the details. of what she does.
Is there a, this is such a weird question. Was there a, I'm just asking. Was there a leak? Spray to clean up water, spray to clean up? Oh, okay, gotcha, thank you. Was there a, oh God. It feels like the guy peed. Okay. I was trying to put it
Yeah.
nicely.
Yeah, I got it really bad tinnitus that I'm busy.
So all this makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how about online? Can anybody connect with this online? I want to make sure I'm the right person. Hi, Angela. Angela.
Hi.
I don't remember anything we were talking about. I have to go back to that in a minute. Okay. Okay.
It was the lady that was hunched over with.
Yeah.
necklace.
Okay. Okay, so nobody online is taking this, so I'm gonna go over here and say something about chasing your tail. Chasing your tail, do the same thing over and over. The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and expecting different results. Don't do that in life. Make sure you're paying attention, because I think you could easily fall into a loop of just maintaining patterns because they're comfortable. All right, falling into patterns and just keeping tunnel vision when you get something that you like and just go down that rabbit hole and have a really hard time pulling yourself back out and finding something that, and also this is about love life as well. Okay, this is about love life as well. This is about making sure that it's perfect for you. Doesn't have to be perfect. And not just you, but for them as well. So there's some kind of give and take there that they're like, you also are aware enough to know what they need. And what you're not supposed to be don't handle people. Okay, make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have lots of change in your life. You're gonna have lots of things coming to an end and new beginnings. Lots of opportunities dropped in front of you. You don't have to take every single one of them. Right? So that's part of their life. Things end and they start again. It's never catastrophe. Okay, take them away. Angela,
Yes.
we thought this might be for you, but we're not sure. So we're gonna get the information, and it just felt like somebody you knew.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember suggesting you had to do it.
All right, so, the person that I got, so she's got arthritis, like really bad. She's very, her body's very heavy, and she has a lot of pain in her back, either like rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis, like something very, very bad. She's got, she is ornery as all get out. She's a very proud woman, and she's, I would say she's very matriarchal, but it's more about a, this is not the right word, it's like a legacy, a genealogy, like it goes down from,
Generation.
that word, generation to generation. Like he talks, like in my head, I can see Steve's here, and then she's got her daughter, her daughter's daughter, her daughter's daughter, and then I see back, like,
She had a list of accomplishments.
yeah,
too.
and but it's something that like the whole family is proud of the place that they are in. She's very, very cultural. She loves where she comes from, and it's a very big part of her life.
They also talk about this necklace that she had on, like when she would stand, her necklace didn't quite, I don't know if this is the weirdest thing. I don't know if this person might have used the necklace as something to fidget with, or if they were stooped enough that it dangled, or I've seen people use them as pendulums before, and they might not even.
I want to say that it's like a brooch, like it's got a big.
It's significant. The necklace is significant. Does this make any sense to you? No pressure.
It could be.
I mean, we're just wrong if we do.
Well, you know what? When I was young, I had a great grandmother, and my great grandmother's great grandmother was Jenny Wiley, and we used to hear stories and things about that. There's a whole park in Kentucky to her and stuff. And she had real severe arthritis and stuff at the top, and she loved to wear. Some of her children lived in Arizona. She wear these big, like orange blossom necklaces
Okay.
from the Southwest.
Oh, squash blossoms. Squash blossoms.
Yeah, squash blossoms.
Squash
Yeah.
blossoms. Okay. Big significant necklace. All right.
It's like this big, almost gaudy, but cool.
And it just,
Yeah.
so was she a little stooped over?
Yeah.
If you remember. Okay. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And which makes sense of why I see so many people behind her. Like because it's not somebody recent. It's
Person.
yeah.
Did she have an education?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because she feels educated. Like
She's
Yeah. She was a teacher. She was a postmaster. She owned businesses. Did it all by herself. She had 3 kids, and then she adopted her sister's daughter when she passed away. And her husband died when she was in her 20s. She raised them all by herself.
oh,
yes,
wow.
because I see her by herself. Like I see it's a lot like that line. She didn't have somebody with her to do it. I've got all the physical stuff.
Yeah. She died when I was 15 at 93.
Wow. What does the number 3 have to do with her? Anything?
She had 3 children.
No, because all 4 of them were hers. I don't think it's that.
Okay.
She had that for the sister.
Yeah, I keep getting 3.
She's what to you?
My great grandmother.
So it's her mother, her grandmother, her great grandmother. So that's 3 generations above. I don't know either. I don't feel like it's the kid because she's got the 4th that book.
Who has the necklace?
That I don't know. She gave away stuff. Probably last 10 years of her life, she gave away all of her stuff. I don't know who has the necklace, but I had her wedding band and engagement ring because I was the oldest.
Okay. Okay. That's definitely for you. Message.
I'm trying to like.
Do you hold 3 degrees?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just more validation that.
I think she keeps on 3 things on the wall. Kudos to you. That's what I get from this. Like, wow.
So I feel like it's supposed to be. You're getting it done, and you are going to be a new part of the legacy. Like you have added to the legacy of the line.
Okay.
But you're not done, there's more. Like,
There's like a question mark at the end of it. There's a question mark at the end of it,
you're,
like,
like you've
that,
got,
that. Did you see that? Those kids are like,
I'm thinking about all mine.
good thing Mike's not great.
But no, it does, it feels like, you know, you've already built this legacy of your own, and you've continued this long line of these women that have created legacies, but yours is not done. Like,
Yeah.
you've got an epilogue that's coming.
I know that we've talked, okay, but I don't know if we've talked about you writing a book.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that? You and I?
No, we haven't really. I just mentioned that I was working on a book.
See, I knew
I
nothing
mean,
about this, and I said, this is, you still have your epilogue coming,
Oh,
and there you go.
Because
I don't,
it feels very, very swishy in handwriting,
Mhm.
so.
Maybe that's the rest of your legacy, is finishing your stuff.
Yeah, but it won't let me later on.
Why?
Only there's a maximum of 10 people.
I thought I had a maximum of like. No.
Well, I don't know, kid.
I'll have to wait till if someone falls off, then we'll let her on. Okay,
She can hear it.
I insist she can. Okay.
I think she can.
Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah, I know. I know. I'm gonna work for a long time. I'm just
Okay.
getting up
I'm glad this was relevant to you.
It was very much.
It did, because I come over behind the desk and I'm like, where's Angela? I'd be taking this. Where's Angela? So, okay, good. Good.
Well, I just had good news. My great niece was just born.
Congratulations. Congratulations. By the way, Laura Keating is up there. Keating.
Hey, Laura.
I need to see Laura next month.
Oh,
She's going to Denver with me. Woo.
Next month? Not going to Denver next month.
September. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you.
Raleigh's next month.
Yeah, don't do
September
that.
is
The Laura's over there freaking out right now.
Okay. Does anybody want to try pictures?
I've got a picture.
Okay.
You mean you look at it?
Yep, that's it. Well, picture up and we'll.
Oh shit, Laura.
What? Same.
Hold up.
Oh, let me get her first and we'll come over here. Oh, come on. You do pictures?
I do.
Good night, Iron Firehouse.
I don't know if I don't want to do what.
Okay,
I think it's a,
Okay.
Laura.
I hear music. I hear. But I also hear. Oh, I'm sorry. I hear music. Yeah. I hear music. Hear the song. I hear the song. Are you lonesome tonight? That's not depressing.
that Turner stuff?
No.
No. No, it's all depressing. It's not. Yeah, no. You know what? Maybe you can consider him a crooner.
I mean, not all of it. I mean, he's a
Okay.
Turner.
No, he's a swooner. Oh,
I get this, I don't know what's going on with my jaw down here, or I have, maybe my teeth hurt. I have something down here that just kind of gives me a little bit of discomfort. The first thing I picked up, but I don't know what the smell is, was a particular smell, like a soap or, it's funny. It's funny, and I'm just gonna say it because it's funny. And sometimes they come across he goes like body wash kind of thing, like, you know, it was just maybe that's where it come from, was maybe it's the wash he wore or he used when he was taking a shower or something, but he had a smell to him that would bring a memory. But he comes to your place.
I feel like it's Irish Spring.
Irish Spring.
I can't, I'm just telling you, that smell or scent just roll right.
Very old school.
Yes. Irish Spring. Hey Tammy, Katrina, how you guys doing?
I did, but I don't, it's gone.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you didn't. It's okay. You pick up anything, honey?
Spring is when I,
Oh, that's right, you did. Okay. And I don't even know if you know it because I don't know your relationship to this person, but I pick up something on his toe. Like, I don't know, if it was like he broke his toe, or if he had a toe fungus, or if he had something like that. But there's like, he keeps pointing to his toe. And I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it was a work injury or something along those lines. I'm not sure. Does any of this resonate with you? No? Okay, that's okay. And he goes right back to that, this person goes right back to that, are you lonesome tonight? Because I'm like, okay, let's cut this up. I'm like, are you lonesome tonight?
That's not how you spell.
I see, okay, so
You want to say it?
when I
Yeah.
see him, like I put him, he's sitting in the back, standing in the back of the house like this. He's got a hat. Like just standing around shooting shit. That's what I see. He's in the backyard, or something, and he's talking to another guy. It's about his age, about his height, ish, like age-ish, but about the same height. And he's got it like a ball cap. And it's not a deck, it's a patio, but it's got a, I don't know if it's like planter or something like that's right there, but it's like the edger or something of it. And it's like it's Father's Day or Memorial Day, or like the manly cookout, Memorial Day, Labor Day cookout, like something like that. I flat beer,
Flat what?
flat beer. Like like lukewarm, where it's been sitting out for a bit.
Keg beer.
Yeah. Like I got it stuck right there, so.
And I don't drink keg beer. I think I've not had a keg beer since.
I don't drink beers.
Warren Grove Party.
Yeah, the Warren Grove Party. when we were 18.
Only reason we remember that is because the state troopers been dumping out in the yard.
Can you validate an accident to the face?
It wasn't an accident, but
There's a concussion to the face.
Trauma.
Okay. When I said the jogger,
Yeah.
gotcha. Just super serious. So we're just like. Yeah. Yeah. the energy went- Can you validate knowing what he would have smelled like with body wash? No. Okay, but there's a stop.
He's got like that a sense to him, like you know it's. I'm gonna say he smells like old cigarettes. Yeah. I smell old cigarettes.
Can you validate the warm beer?
Maybe not.
No, warm beer. Well, I mean beer, yeah.
It's
Keg party at a barbecue.
it's like not necessarily warm, but it's like been sitting. It's not fresh beer. Like it's got that flat taste to it. That's all. It's like a natty light or a bush light or something like that. It's one of those really flat beers.
So when we're doing this information, you guys, what we're trying to do is take the information, because they're always going to use our information. What's going to ring a bell for us? And they're gonna say, okay, now you get to figure out how to take this one piece, put it in this 5,000 piece puzzle.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out what that spot was, what happened in life, what was the injury. I try not to go to injury. Myself personally, I try not to go to injury, because who wants to remember what we did, right? So
But sometimes that's the fastest way to
it
get.
is, yeah, sometimes it is the
Get 'em
best
to
way.
it. I feel like this one might be a little impatient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get to the story of it.
Wait, okay, so. Quick to laugh, but get pissed off too. Super short fuse. He will sit there and hee-haw at the expense of others. But you do it back to him, you pissed. I have, I'm sorry. Stop blaming yourself. And take a step back. I don't know, because they don't feel like none of them go together. The I'm sorry does not go with it's not your fault. Like they are three separate statements. And that's what I hear. To take a step back, like I feel like, damn it, is what I feel. Sorry, I said right, you guys didn't hear it.
It's funny.
But that's like the I'm sorry. So whatever, it's acknowledgement of doing something wrong, like oh crap. There, and like that completely different sentence of it's not your fault. So it's something that you worry about, or like, man, if I would have done it this way instead, it's not your fault.
So here's the information I have. And Michael Broomer on here, he is an intuitive as well, psychic intuitive. Most everybody on there is. And I keep hearing this on Are You Lonesome Tonight? So he typed in the lyrics. Are you wearing the lyrics? Are you lonesome tonight? It says, are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stay to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? That's the message. A lot of times, people have the hardest time emoting and being who they really want to be in their heart to the person that they're closest to. Okay? It's part of our soul journey. It's part of our soul issue. It's why we come here. It's what we're learning. So sometimes it takes us to go over to the other side to say, well, ding that one up. So, yeah.
I feel that.
Dang.
You know, I also get he's got a lot to say, like a lot. That's why, like I said, my three were three separate things.
There's just no way to say everything.
Yes.
Right. Okay. This is okay. So I'm going to both move on to a little bit different information. So in the grand scheme of things, he's in your soul circle. Of course, pretty much everybody in your that's around you is in your soul circle. They touch your life somehow or another. But he's also played a brother figure in another life. Okay, so that just we played brother, sister, mother, father, uncle, all sorts of roles. So that's how we learn different situations and how to work with things. So I feel like in his heart also he had that let me take you in, let me shelter you, let me make you feel safe. But God damn it, that kind of thing. So just know that he'll be in your next lifetime as well. He's a very, very close soul person. Hopefully it's helpful. There is no when we're working with energies, we're always working from light between lights, you guys. This is the most beautiful area. It is the most sparkling. There is no hell, there's no purgatory, there's none of those things. We all have lessons to learn, and that's what we're doing when we bring these energies over. It's because they're in a wonderful place, and that's where we all go. We can step into there and get into that energy and bring that over. Awesome.
Quite honestly, the hell that we bring to ourselves is our punishment for something that we may or may not have done in another life. So that is our hell in some cases.
Oh, you want to do this too? I'm just taking her phone. I'm just taking her phone. I'm going across. Mhm. Hi, everybody. Okay. Don't forget, you guys, if you're online, if something rings with you, please let us know. Let Sam know, and we will go from there. Right now, we're doing a couple pictures. I have a Disney guide. All he does is give me Disney quotes. That's all it does. That is hysterical. But you are having. You want a fidget spinner? It's. I have a pen. You want a pen?
No.
Okay. I hear this is so funny, and I'm sorry. Maybe it means something. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. I actually enjoyed the program. Song of the South, zippity doo dah, zippity doo dah, zippity a, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way, zippity doo dah, zippity a. Okay, and then he talks about the bluebirds. He talks about the bluebirds. Here, look at the napkin. There you go. Okay. So he talks about the bluebirds, and he's like, I'm sorry, it's Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's factual. Everything is satisfactual. Happy person, uplifting, wanted everybody to be happy as well, did everything he could to put them on that path. He showed me 1 foot in front of the other. Let's walk that way. Let's walk that path. Let's walk a good life.
You're a morning person.
Yeah. Morning person.
Yeah.
Morning people.
Until he got up.
First.
He was up at like 3 or 4 in the morning to go to work.
Okay. I am also supposed to ask you, do you have a question? I can't say that I'm gonna answer it, but I'm gonna try.
Did I take good enough care of him?
So I know my heart over here. Hold on.
I can't look at you right now.
So that's.
Let's get back to the room.
You
Just
got
so you
some
understand,
big caregiver
That's a
people.
very difficult discussion right now. She took care of her dad.
Yeah, you have to go ways ago, but you just don't get over that, right?
So it's hard to.
So what I hear is, how could you even question that?
Right?
Be like, but like, no, that, why would you even ask that?
What was the question she asked? Her question was, did she take good enough care of him? You guys can pipe in, you know.
And yeah, we love
Absolutely.
you, Michael. Go ahead.
So,
And I hear you were there. When other people weren't, we were there.
why do I get whose head was on whose shoulder? Is there a picture of your head on his shoulder or his head on your shoulder?
Is it you?
Maybe
you.
Okay, because that's I get that. That's a moment. That's a moment that's just parcel out of joy. Okay. Do you need a Kleenex? You wore that. Okay. I will have Kleenex next time, I swear.
She
I
said
say
that
this
every
every time. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I went to Disco Boots. Did you guys bring your Kleenex?
Yeah. This is a BYOK. Okay.
Wow.
What? So silly.
I feel like it's.
I mean,
There,
that's not me, you're silly to me, but I think you're fun. You're fun, but I think that's what he's saying.
yeah, that's why did you ask that? Yeah.
This is silly.
It's not. you reminded him to stay his happy-go-lucky self towards the end. Like, you helped that. What's he saying?
Michael says, oh, the fact that, that makes me want to cry. The fact that you asked that question shows how much you cared and loved them. Sending a hug your way.
You would absolutely adore Michael Verma.
It's so sweet.
Yes.
We all love it. Okay. You did wonderful. You did
I will send you his page.
wonderful.
Michael, I'm sending somebody to your page.
It's really great.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep walking the line.
Mhm.
Keep walking the line. Okay, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to Johnny.
Absolutely. He was a family friend.
He was. I mean, I know.
Him and Jim Girl. Not, I mean, we weren't like.
It wasn't our family friend, it was her parents.
So you would like me to go back.
the family.
Okay. Continuing pictures.
I found
Okay, I'm over here. Because we've neglected these five rooms somehow.
Big time.
Shake up your energy.
Well, I have a question. I'm not.
Sure.
Yeah. For the person who had earlier, does anything with the smell and the indicating of dog food make sense to you? Yeah.
like his dogs is only gonna get this kind of food.
Yeah.
Did he have dogs that he really paid good attention to?
One that who's kind of favorite box.
Those are the Saint Bernard. Well, I think Karen's on Saint Bernard and picky dog food.
I mean, that could be something else. You know what? Next week, somebody's gonna say, hey,
Did she sew or knit or
Yeah.
craft like that?
Yeah.
Do you do that?
that's your girl.
Did she have a problem with one of her eyes? Chip cataract?
Like a cataract.
Or
Like a film fog or something. That was you.
She did have diabetes, so
Okay.
her eyes.
Did you have TMJ? Lockjaw?
Not back to her.
Because I'm
She
sure,
grinded
but I also have somebody that's.
Okay.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah. TMJ is usually from grinding.
Your jaw like has a weird thing, and if you grind it, it's correct doing that. So your jaw's always sore.
Okay. I know nothing about knitting, but I hear knit one, girl two. Is there a favorite Afghan or quilt? Is there a favorite something?
like a
she
shawl,
made?
like a.
Something she made? You don't have to have it. Somebody has it, but you don't have to have it.
Not that, actually baby blankets.
Does
Now,
anybody-
but that would make sense though. I mean, if it's, she's known to be making people baby blankets, then. But I see a shawl, like a, something like that.
That I'm not aware of.
Okay, no.
Did she have a very short sense of humor, very abrupt?
Dry.
No.
Dry, please, quick. Good with comebacks? Is that what you said?
Yeah, but they're,
She was quite calm.
yes, yeah, she's very, very quick. She wasn't, there wasn't a dry sense of humor, but she had a response like that to whatever you said.
I hear arpeggios. Did she sing in church?
Piano.
Okay.
Which did.
Wow, we are on fire.
Organ. I'm. You think she played? Because I see her practicing her pitch.
I hear arpeggios.
Um.
And I'm very much a paster when I do this, obviously, I paste all over, and did she find herself sitting a lot before she passed away?
She was wore out. Like,
I
yeah.
feel bored. I just was like, really wore out, and I had to tell them for this, so. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. These? Not unaware. Have this hanging down a little. Oh, okay. I'll show you. That's a good idea. Neuropathy. Neuropathy. No, neuropathy is. Neuropathy is tingling feet. Her feet tingle. She didn't have feeling in her feet. Yeah, okay.
That's information.
That's it. But the nerve damage in her feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Plenty of validation. Plenty of validation.
I'm hearing it may be a different path, but you're being you're being true. Like I got like I don't know how to make. She's like you are doing your path the way you are supposed to be doing it. Doesn't understand it, but very proud of you for sticking to your path.
You don't need to be a cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're making your own path.
Because there's things, we think that people on the other side would judge us for some of the things that we do now, right? But they don't. They sit on the other side and they're like, wow, that's maybe not the way I would have done it, but wow, that's a lesson right there. And that's what we're here for, is lessons. So, and she goes right back to the arpeggios. So this also I'm going to take as as you go through life, expect ups and downs. Expect them. And at this point, so when you have the arpeggios, da 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 da, okay.
I also
but no, there's a point here. There's a point. So when you're doing this, you're going up the scales and then back down the scales. And I think that you're like 3/4 of the way up on a lesson. You're realizing a lesson right now. You're feeling a lesson. You're stepping into it and you're feeling a little bit more confident, a little bit more confident, a little bit more confident. And when you hit that top, make sure ego doesn't explode. Because if ego explodes, then you're gonna crash right back down to the ground.
you
So you gotta keep even keel.
Like you need to come down smooth from your peak.
Yeah.
Flow with it. I also get with that, like, because you said that, but I saw practicing the octaves, practicing the octaves. And so it's the ups and downs of it all, but it's also the repetition and the practice. The more you do it, the better you'll get, the smoother it will be. Does that make sense? Yeah.
I just want to validate.
I mean, you already know.
No big deal. No big deal. Okay.
So with the ups and downs comes, the downs aren't necessarily supposed to be a bad feeling. The downs are sorting out what you just learned and filing it away in the right systems, because you're preparing to move to the next journey, the next lesson, if you will. So don't look at the down part as, oh, man, I'm off the slide, that's not what it is. You've achieved your lesson for that particular thing, and now you're moving down to get into the next lesson. So just remember, the highs and lows aren't necessarily, great or bad. It's just part of the learning cycle.
Yeah, I don't feel like the downs are negative in any way. It's more of a break. It's like a relax. Like I'm learning. Okay, I can relax. And I'm learning. Okay, I can relax. That's all right. It don't feel negative in any way for the downs. So.
No, it's just a process of learning, feeling great about it, and then I'll crack.
More like a recovery.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Preparing.
Okay. Let's pluck one.
I keep having somebody come and go. And sometimes we not your turn yet, and
It's very quiet.
no, it's not going to take paper.
It's very warning fidget spinner.
So the people online might have pictures or something they want
That's true.
to show too, so.
You are the one in charge of that. Sounds a little off or broken. It's because we're standing too far back. We're supposed to stand up here. Okay. Yeah. He's funny.
This is right.
Yeah.
Online. There it is here. Let me pull it up.
So she's been trying to show a picture and I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
A second. There you go.
Okay. Let me do this real quick. Interesting. Okay.
Is that the same person from before? Is he related to the person from before?
What I get with him right out the gate is this. It's so funny because I get like braiding someone's hair, and I know his hair. Bear with me. And like when he was younger, did he like I don't know how to put it because all I know is I hear "Kumbaya, my lord," like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's okay.
It's a hippie reference. It's a hippie. Yeah. Oh, right.
I don't think it'd be, but people get so butthurt anymore that I'm terrified to ask anything. No.
I knew you.
Yeah, it's like Kumbaya. Sit there around the campfire singing Kumbaya and braiding their hair. I mean, that is, you put it together, you have to be.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
is he Native American? Does he have any Native American blood in him?
Possibly. Possibly.
Because if it were me, I would say yes. I would say yes, because I hear drums in the background. I hear indigenous sounds. Is this person related to anybody that we've read tonight? Okay. Oh, who's my?
Your dad?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not, I gotta not read you and I gotta read other things. So. Maybe that's probably why I can't read any of it, is because I've got you and I've got you and I've got that, and it confuses me, like I don't understand it, so.
That's probably mostly her memories. I mean, I have very specific memories of him. Like
Have
three.
you ever been to a powwow? Not that you're aware. Did you like westerns? I have this image from Yellowstone coming up where the bikers parked in the horse's field or the cow field, and then they went out and they beat the crap out of them with baseball.
I mean, that's kind of sounds like his personality.
I think that it's kind of like that feeling like I have every right to be here, that kind of thing. But like this land, and that's where I go right back to the Native American word, like it's land, you can't fence off land. That's why I get that Native American thing too. So I really feel like if you did some genealogy, there would be some Native American there. And are you considering a change on something? Do you have a decision? Which is such a blanket statement. Yeah. Do you have a decision that has money involved? If you don't right now, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I'm not putting you on the spot really, because just know that when you have, he's very eclectic. So when
I'm not getting anything, and I think it's because my connection with both of them
right.
too much.
So I get this. When you do have this decision come up, remember this, okay? Because he gives me, he's so funny. He gives me a Star Trek reference to boldly go. Just boldly go where you want to go, okay? And I feel like that's also part of his manifested energy. Oh, that's interesting. So he talks about when he was younger, he didn't have the energy that he had when he was older. He had to work towards that because I feel like he had some incidences in his life that brought, and she may not know about it, that brought him, it had to toughen him up a little bit. I don't know if maybe he had a parent that was harder on him or something like that, or he got the shit kicked out of him in a fight and he had to toughen up.
he was the youngest of all the siblings with combined marriages and everything. He was the only one of the combined marriage with all the older
Okay, so he had to be tough. He had to be tough, okay. And he's like, you have to step out, that's what you have to do, you have to go out and you have to be who you wanna be, not who others think you are. Okay. Moving on.
Who's Meredith?
Huh?
Who's Meredith, show us your
Oh, yeah.
picture again.
Okay. Meredith, can you validate this person having lung issues? Breathing?
I don't know what, I mean, towards the end, yeah.
Well, yeah. Did he have,
Like we
the cough?
Yeah, I mean, the chemo kind of did it.
Okay.
I was gonna say I got wheezy, I got like fluidy and
Oxygen. Oxygen?
I don't think he was on oxygen until they put him in hospice.
Right, gotcha. So were you around him when he was in hospice? I have a question beyond that, but
Yes, I was.
okay. I want to talk about a moment. Like, I don't know if it's a cognizant moment or a moment that was just, this is one of those moments in life when someone's in hospice that we are always trying to make memory that it's going to last with us forever, right? So it's really not the best question, but I'm supposed to bring to mind maybe a handhold or a connection that you felt with that person in that moment that was soul to soul.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I was allowed in there.
And I'm supposed to ask you, do you hear what he said? In that, I don't know, he might not even have said it out loud.
you were laying your head on his chest. Like I see your forehead like on his chest.
Do you have Kleenex?
I'm
Kinda
helping
like
you,
that.
Meredith.
I know, I'm trying to lighten the mood.
He really couldn't, I couldn't make out his wording because of everything.
But you understand the message anyways, right? Because you don't have to hear the
I
words
just-
to know what he said.
I understood that he loved me.
Okay. That's
And he
important. That's what
knew
I
I
want
was
you to.
prepared for this to some degree.
So
Okay.
you should have brought them with you here and
Yeah.
shared
Right?
and
I have a basket right here, okay?
But no, I have like, and that's why when you laid your forehead on his chest, like that was, you held him, but that was why how you held him, because you didn't want to hurt him, but you wanted to be close to him. You wanted to transfer your love to him through touch, and that was what you did. And he says that filled him. Like that message, that filled him.
You were aware of his energy, the message of the energy and the message.
I sang him a song, "You Can Let Go Now, Daddy."
Oh, okay.
Stop making us cry.
Not a bad thing, guys.
I know, we love you.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say we love you, Meredith.
Love you. Next time.
Did you want to?
Then drop your message.
Well, that's
Somebody.
I got a dirty t-shirt.
Collecting heather.
No. But she's a Meredith always makes me cry. We make each other cry all the time.
I mean, at the end, that's all I really had was feeling what he was feeling, and because I couldn't make out what he was saying to me, no matter what I tried, it just wasn't.
But you knew what it was. You wanted to hear him say it, but you knew what he was saying.
I knew by the look.
Thank you for being here is what I'm.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Thank you for being in my moment, if you will.
I wouldn't have missed that for the world, Dad. You could have did without all the other stuff, but that's all right. We managed.
So,
It's definitely some interesting times. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to Hank Williams Jr. And do you know who Hank Williams Jr. is?
Heard a song probably.
Probably not.
You don't shock.
So it's country.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like twangy. I hear twangy music.
It's old country.
It's old country. Okay. I almost want to say banjo music.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's funny. What happens now? Did he have a dog that was smaller than what a small dog that not a manly dog? Not a manly dog. Not a manly dog.
Oh, shoot.
I see that, Sean.
A little ankle biter. You gotta watch out for those. Christina! Okay. Let's see. Oh.
See, I feel this person all the time, which is why I didn't want to read it. That's what you too.
So I want to talk about, he works a lot in music, so he's gonna bring me music a lot because it's easy for me to understand with him. And I hear, I don't know who this was John Denver or something, I don't know. About it was time to go home, it was okay. It was okay. Okay, it's okay, and on this side, there you go. On this side, it's hard for us to understand when somebody lets go, okay?
Country roads take me.
That's it. And it's about, okay, it's really very wonderful. He talks about the walk down the country road. This is so weird. This is information that I don't usually get. He talks about the walk down the country road as he was walking away. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go grab toilet paper.
There's a tissue right around the corner, right over there. They're actually made napkins. But he talked about the country road that he walked down. And I don't know who he's walking to, but he's walking to somebody. There's actually 3 people he's walking to, and he's talking about this beautiful country road and something about like weeping cherries or some kind of flowering flower that's falling down on the road as he's walking away from his mortal coil. He calls it his mortal. Did he go to church? Okay. He talks about his mortal coil. So, is it? Oh, okay. That's fine. So he talks about walking away from his mortal coil. He actually shows the walk in the blood and how peaceful it was. So if you thought that it was maybe more than that, more traumatic than that, know that it was peaceful. And sorry. Okay, just know that it was peaceful. And it may not appear that here. For anybody that was there at that time, it may not have appeared that way. But for him, it was just, and it's such a beautiful country lane that he's walking down. And I don't know why it's so important, but he's showing this, like, at the end of it, there's people. And they're waiting for him to greet them. And he's like, I'm going to speak. It's all good. But always watching, always around, always aware of what you're doing. And bumping, helping you. Okay.
Yeah.
That dog. Is the dog with him on the other side? She's passed. Okay. Okay, dog's with him. That, okay, the dog just passed. Okay. That's part of the message. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
she's gross looking. She's sweet though. She's a good girl, but she's gross looking.
Little dog soon. Yeah. It wasn't a poodle, was it?
No,
Okay.
she was a terrier looking.
Oh, I had poodle when I was young.
She looks like she never bathed. She
I'm reading, I'm sorry. Chris says it's hard to let go. I know, it's hard, yeah, it's hard to let go of our loved ones. That's weird. Does anybody else have any pictures online, that we can pop up? And I'm gonna move over here, or do you have something sitting out?
No, because I got
You got the, okay, pictures? Courtney's, what's going on here?
I've been looking.
Okay.
can't see.
I know you're Tarzan. I know you're the holler from Tarzan, you know?
George of the Jungle is what I got.
It's just- Such a large energy, but I not new Georgia, not new Tarzan either. No, the old one, you know, where they had the loincloth, the hat, right there.
More stereotypical.
A big hand, because what I got is cut. And like, you know, like we're done cutting, we're done filming now. Drop, you know, but he just lived gregariously. Did he dance? Did he dance? No.
Come on,
But he could have. Did he dance
Oh,
like that at a wedding?
yeah,
At a wedding?
Able to, whether he did.
yeah, and I'll tell you something later. Oh, keep going.
That piece is really good. You can't put that line, so, Isis says too, okay. Give me a second and we'll move over to Isis and then we'll move to Courtney over here.
Practical jokes. I've got all kinds
He
of
was,
practical jokes.
he
Like
had,
the dad joke, kind of practical jokes, like here, pull my finger.
dirty
I've
jokes.
got, yeah.
Dirty jokes.
I've got like,
I am married, sir.
cheesy rotten. It's, and still now, you notice little things that, why did I put that there? Why is that there? Things that got moved randomly, just to mess with you just a little bit. Certain, yeah. Ha, yeah. Okay, yeah. And you're like, wait, is my mind going? No. Yeah.
Why is there a baby? Whose baby? Whose baby?
That I don't know.
Is there,
He did not mention.
yeah, but it doesn't have to be his child, it's somebody's
Didn't know.
pointing out. Okay.
I don't feel like it's a little baby.
Well, I'm wondering. You could get anything from him? You could get anything else?
No.
Bracelets are 20% off then. And now you know. Okay.
So I get the,
Buffett?
Did you say Buffett?
I did. Buffett. Okay.
It tells you.
We are.
This
We
is
are
one of this is one of my late people. You guys don't know my late people.
Oh, we like people.
You don't know my late people.
like,
Whatever.
finding fun out of absolutely everything. Like, it knows how to take things serious, but,
Right.
like, not
Very
necessarily,
fascinating.
yeah, not necessarily trying things so reminding, but will be serious in that moment, but this moment is not serious. So,
Did he have lower back problems? Did he have sciatica? Pain down my leg, like maybe have a little bit of limp because of that. If you don't, that's okay.
I do know. But tumor.
Okay.
did he smoke a lot?
Wow.
You smell it too?
I feel it coating my lungs. like I got like
Morning call.
that.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't know what I would say, but I want to lean in and I want to say something that just would make you blush. Like, that would be so obscene, he couldn't say it to other people.
Right.
Okay? But I'm not gonna do it because I don't know exactly what I would say. 'Cause
But that's- but-
Okay. So,
Makes sense to me.
I know. I want to talk about the jewel, not his, but maybe do you, because I don't know, I'm not looking at your feet. But do you wear any jewelry on your feet? Do you wear any anklets on your feet? Do you have something that he would have? Does that make sense to you? He's like, make sure you put yeah, and walk forward with that energy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's his message.
And that makes a lot of sense before you go, you want to show you. Remember we talked about dog?
Yeah. The growth dog.
I sent these to myself before.
That's that wire hair terror thing.
You got one thing,
And
and that's the paintbrush.
he looks like he knows it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't have to understand what the message is, by the way. Like,
It-
you understand what that put forward with the jewelry, you know? So I don't know, no idea what that means, but I'm sure it's like,
Shiny side up.
okay. So, yeah. I'm glad it makes sense to you.
You got online.
Okay, that's awesome. He's a fun energy. He really is.
Thank you.
And this is, and this, and the crowd goes, wow. Cubicle at work. Oh, no volume.
Hang on.
I forgot that I'm not muted.
Oh, is that your cubicle at work?
It is. It's like the only way I can get on a computer.
No, I'm talking about your tapestries in the background.
Oh, you mean the posters?
Sacred cubicle.
Yeah, this is my cubicle.
Okay, picture.
It's this one.
You have the, oh,
Oh,
oh man, why are you gonna be like that?
man.
Can you see it?
I
No?
can. I'll let you take out this one.
Can't see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know who that is.
It's the only one I have.
That's okay. I'm gonna let Jessy do a lot of this because she doesn't know her.
Okay.
Okay, so but this is the thing, you know how I keep saying that there's somebody that keeps in,
Mhm.
and I said, is that your turn just a second?
Right.
That's what it is. So I've got. Pushy but not rude. Like it where it's they want the attention. They want it's my turn now. Like I want my chance. I want my like but they're not being rude, they're just not understanding that they have to wait. Like this person has come at me multiple times tonight because well when's it my turn? Is it my turn yet? I I need to
To you.
to you.
Okay. About getting in.
Yeah.
That probably makes sense because she doesn't come through as often, but it's been a little while, so maybe she's a lot more ready.
It's more of a, it's, like, I've got it like 3 or 4 times where I'm like, okay, and it's usually right at the beginning of somebody else's, and I'm like, okay, just a second, maybe next. And then they'll come back, well, it's my turn now? No, not yet. I get, I don't want to say impatience because it's not impatience. It's more like not understanding patience as opposed to impatient. I don't know anything about, I know nothing about this, but I get like a very childlike outlook on things where it's, they don't understand the proper procedures and steps to get from A to B. They don't understand that there's these 3 things first. So that, and because of that, they want this now. So that's how I also get, there was something that was a constant bicker, the same topic all the time. Like that, and not like an argument, but it's like a bicker where you guys, like this person, this is literally just an example. Me.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're backing up
I
further
know,
and further.
I also, it's more like it's like a bigger back and forth where, well, I'm the favorite. No, that's why I got this instead of you. It's like a
Is it-
friendly war type thing.
Is it her or is it circumstances she's talking about?
Like circumstances, like it's like there's something that you guys had like a friendly competition about that you guys would pick at each other. Like it's like instances that I'm getting where I know that, you know, I'm the best at this or I'm the favorite at this, but it was a constant back and forth. But never super serious. Kind of like being the favorite of, you know, the cousins, the favorite of the, like I'm the favorite daughter, I'm the favorite, you know, grandkid. Like I was the oldest, therefore I'm the favorite on this side. But then, you know, the other person was, well, yeah, but I'm the baby, therefore I'm this. It's something that you guys friendly discussed. Does that make sense? And I don't, that's an example that I have, but I don't feel like that's what it is.
No, but I mean, I have a twin, but we would go back and forth of like, I'm the oldest and
That's what I was.
and he would be like, I came home first.
Well, that's what I said. It's like that's what I said. It's a friendly competition. It's something you guys would bicker about, but not seriously.
Yeah, I think that was my twin brother because I would tell him I'm the oldest and he would say, but I came home first. Yeah.
But that might be, but that's, yeah.
Okay, that's a good piece though.
Yeah, because that's what I said. It's like I got this bickering stuff, but not anything super serious, just fun bickering.
She had a flower smell to her.
Yeah, she liked flower scented perfumes.
Like sweet pea.
I don't know about sweet, but she
Sweet
definitely
flower.
loved flower scents.
Yeah.
I have belly ache. Like I'm bloated really all of a sudden.
Did she have gut issues?
She had an ulcer before she died. Yeah, she had like a stomach ulcer.
Because yeah, my stomach hurts like almost like a herniated, like a hernia.
Because did she give you flowers for a certain occasion?
Yeah,
Like,
when
flowers on your birthday or something like that.
Yeah, when I used to work for Greyhound, she came in and gave me a bouquet of stargazer lilies, and that's been my favorite flowers ever since for my birthday.
Okay. I don't know how to say it. It's like, I want to give you these flowers, but you know, it's time to maybe get something different for your birthday. You know?
Time to create a new habit, create a new
Yeah, I just create new habits.
I would buy her flowers. After she passed, I would buy her flowers every birthday and every Mother's Day and every anniversary of her passing. So
Well,
maybe that's it. She wants me to do something different.
But that's what I get. Don't change the words. God, what is the word? Change the tradition. It's the, like, keep a tradition, but change the tradition.
Okay.
So instead of like,
You don't have to go to that cemetery.
yeah, that's not what I don't feel like that part's done, because that's for you, not for her. So find a different way for celebration.
Okay.
You have some big, well, never mind, I can't even.
Same reason I did when we were.
Huh?
You have to, so like, I hear celebrate, like, with the new tradition, celebrate.
I get, she understands what's going on, she's really proud of you, she loves you.
Oh. I love her too.
Hopefully that's helpful.
Yeah.
It's hard because, you know. I mean, a lot of people to feed know her too, so I'm like,
I can't hear. Sorry, I can't hear you.
She couldn't hear you. She
oh, it's hard when we know because pretty much everybody in the feed knows her too, or knows of her. So trying to do a reading, it's like,
Yeah.
beautiful soul though. Beautiful soul.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
What? No. No, but that's a great idea. I'm so sorry. No, I didn't bring any chocolate. Well, when you do stuff like this, it's good to have like snacks, like an orange chicken. But chocolate, dark chocolate's really good to. And wine, and wine. Ooh, wine.
And I just want, I did, I just.
What's the smell? That would make sense. Oil. Yeah, because if you look in the can shop, it smells like dirty oil.
Yeah.
Like heavy oil, heavy oil.
I have a really bad taste in my mouth. Thanks, that I'll try to over there. Like, it's just like battery acid, like that. Yeah, okay. When you were little, did you bite into a glow stick or a necklace? You know when you try to, you've never gotten that stuff in your mouth. That's what it tastes like. I taste that.
You can. Obviously, you
Yeah.
got something to fish from here.
Yeah, I taste. Well, you've never like.
No.
I mean, I was a
No.
child.
No. We have a mean.
Yeah.
We used to tell the kids at the salon because we used every once in a while would polish the top coat of the one that our nail polish because it's funny. You know, if somebody goes home and they little lights, it's funny.
It is funny.
It's so. Anyways, but we had this glow in our nail polish. We always told the kids that it would glow. We matched. This is horrible. Matched up lightning bugs. Anyways,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
they also thought because somebody told them that they were sharks racers too.
Yeah, well, you know whatever.
You should hear what I told my kids.
Our bad parenting still shining on the internet.
I mean, I wasn't a parent in the 90s, but my kids thought they had a sister for a long time.
Okay.
But no, but I do have like a bad taste in my mouth. Like, so did he have? Did he have bad back teeth like molars? People.
Oh my lord. My
He
land.
like the it's
Pulled out flyers.
that's like that weird taste. Like
It's called clear guts. That's my least favorite Claire. That least favorite.
I don't have it a lot. I did this. That's why I said like my mouth got thick and Was he? I don't know how to word this. Was he? Did he lounge around a lot? Is he lazy as shit?
Oh,
No, not lazy. Did he enjoy his lazy time? Because I see, where he's sitting down and knocking back.
Are you nagging him, giving him stuff to do? I mean, not now, but.
Like,
No?
did he purposely stay busy? He did, you know, where he just sat down and he's just not getting back up. That's what that's why I say I don't know how to word it, because it's not necessarily shit, but he's got that feeling of, I want to be, I don't want to move, I'm done, I'm staying here.
Did he kick rocks? I know it's strange. Like, with his shoe. Did he shuffle his feet in the rocks? In a driveway, or
I see it.
it's a fidgety thing? Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if that makes sense.
What was happening when that memory was going? Okay. So it brings a memory. Have you guys let balloons go? Okay. Memories like that. You guys keep those alive.
I think that's what it is, though, is those the pop-up memories,
Yeah,
bring them back.
Yeah.
Keep those memories alive.
it's important. It's important.
Because it's
It's important for the kids.
yeah.
Number 3 is a big number tonight, obviously.
I don't have
3. How many years has he been gone? And it feels like cheating all day, every day, because at this moment, because I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot. And I also know how he passed, so kind of, I know the outline, but I don't know anything else. But there's a lot of things can be forgotten in 3 years. That you're supposed to be passing. And that's the important thing. Is it's the trait that you see of him in somebody else. It's laptop memories and things like that. And it's just a, hey, don't forget to share kind of thing. Is one of your children acting out right now? Whatever. I'm 34 and he's still doing it. So,
We had my mother's child back home.
yeah. Can you guys hear us? Okay.
Is it her that's having the issues? The daughter? The 13-year-old?
I have 2 daughters.
Okay.
Are they hearing something? Are they being told something? Are they, is it something that's auditory that's creating the issues? I feel like I want to say that they're disappeared. It's like gone. Totally gone.
Mhm.
Nike. I had it too. It's fully formed thought. I've lost it. Totally lost. I'm searching my memory banks. Can't find it nowhere.
Well, I got a, so I got a not listening, like tuning out. Yeah.
That would be so, I should better learn.
That's it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I remember that I said.
Give it a like, and they each have ones, and they were really in tune.
See, that's why I hear it's tuning out. It's just like it's like you said, it's chatter. Yeah, it's being tuned out.
Yeah.
And it's one of the girls that needs more. Yeah, it's one of the girls, but that's.
I know for sure.
But what should be the house more grounding, more quiet, more. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you just hear?
I did. I know. I know. But there's got to be a way to start creating some quiet for the ones that have problems.
Do you have foot baths?
I don't have
You need, I have in my head, you guys in a circle with foot baths. I mean, like whether you put your feet in a bowl, like as a grounding technique.
Okay.
Is one of your daughters a water sign? Because I don't use water for grounding. Very rarely do I use water for grounding. I like grass. I like to go out and feel the grass. So
He can like install and making so that it's fast.
like the shower grounding now and then, but like I see you guys putting.
I love your opportunity.
As a grounding, like to help calm it back down. So, how do you do it?
Yeah, grounding.
You just
Find-
tuned back in.
Huh?
You just tuned back in.
I did. Yeah. Yeah, grounding and just find a way to for some quiet.
I didn't sit on the other
But yeah, it's called.
That's literally all it is. You guys have to focus on grounding. Like
It's
the
important.
chaos needs to be refocused. Like chaos is fine. Chaos is great, but it's the.
And we're gonna start doing once a month psychic development classes in here. Just once a month, we're gonna do one on grounding, one on meditation, one on centering, one on, all that. And we're just gonna kind of, you can start anywhere, but what's really important about 13 and those kind of girls, that age, is they don't want to listen to crap you say.
Well, or 12 and 10.
Yeah. Oh, did you figure out what caused that?
I can't have any more leaves up.
God.
That's because you have a lot of them.
But they don't like to listen to parents. They don't want to hear nothing. They might want to listen to somebody else.
Yes, so I have 3 daughters, and my oldest
I
daughter,
never do a student.
my oldest daughter literally has the same mindset as me.
Well,
My youngest daughter, she does not listen to me, but if my oldest daughter tells me the exact same thing, she's like, well, mom, I said so. I'm like, mom said so. But yeah, so, and that, because it could be the same, I'll call Hannah up and say, hey, will you talk to your sister? Because I know that she'll say what Alyssa needs to hear, whether or not, because she's not gonna listen to me, so. But, yeah, so, I mean, that's good, but I do hear that chaos is fine, but you need to get grounded, like.
So I kind of like having the mystical lifers up there.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. Where'd they go, honey?
No, it was us.
Oh.
So Lisa likes the My Mythical Lifer so much she left.
Any questions? Who has questions?
No reading for you.
Go ahead.
You willing to do one more picture?
Sure.
I don't know if I can.
He's like, I am so done right now.
I don't know.
Amber keeps getting bumped off.
Amber has
So,
really bad.
What I'm gonna say here
adventures.
is, this was somebody everybody went to with their problems. And this is somebody that was really good at being the shoulder. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, I'm dead.
This person was a very calming individual, but he was, see, here's how I get this. So he has animal programs with him. And the one thing he has with him is the horse. And the horse actually is the healer of the animal kingdom. And it comes in and anybody horse people? Any horse people? Yeah. You horse person? Yeah, okay. So there's a thing that happens when you step forward to a horse. Okay. And unless it's Luna, but whatever. Yeah, it's a tie-dye horse. Come on here. Mare stare. But
She definitely reminds me of
definitely. So when you step up to the horse, and it's a legit thing, you get up close to the neck and you put your head right over there, there's a transfer of energy, okay? And this is why horses are the healers of the animal kingdom, is because that's what they do. They help transmute that energy, create healing, and help everybody else feel better.
hang on a second. I may have screwed something up when I screwed the camera.
I'm gonna continue here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that's the kind of energy that comes off of him. That's why we have animal totems. They come in and they lend that energy to the human. Okay, so that's what they're talking about here. Is he has a big energy. He's a big energy, and as a matter of fact, in his energetic field, I can pick up like he had in his, I don't know why this is important information, but he talks about some of the traumas he had when he was younger. Okay, and this is such an interesting because he's like, see that trauma? Not my problem anymore. It's really good at letting stuff go like that when it was come to him. But when somebody else was hurt that he loved, that's not a good thing. He would be very aggressive on that, okay? Very protective on that. But he does talk about having that trauma in the background. And then he talks about turning that over into finding his own way to be able to heal himself. And he was very good at that. And that's part of that. He was an empath, so he also picked up other people's energy. And he sometimes didn't transmute it as well. That was part of the healing, okay? So he talks about letting that go. He also had a very close spirit guide to him. I don't know who this is. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. This person that was in his energetic field was somebody that passed away, I don't know how long before him, but they had a chemical imbalance when they were a human, when they were in their human meat suit. And that person stayed with them afterwards. So some of his, okay, now I'm not even sure that that's a spirit guide. That might actually be an attachment. Let me look, hold on. So did he have moments where he was a little bit more erratic than he could have been? Okay. Was there like a moment in time when that it just like all of a sudden broke loose and started happening? And just was like, here I am, I'm different person a little bit.
I don't know.
It's okay.
About that
It's okay.
necessarily. I don't think so.
Okay. So the energy that I pick up, because what I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of work for you. Okay. We should teach that class.
Night ISIS.
So what I'm doing is I'm looking at his aura, and I can see this past healing here, but then I see this little dark cloud up here in his auric field, which tells me that that's that person, but they shouldn't be dark. They should be a nice bright white light. That's why I think it's an attachment. And this was somebody that passed away before him that had this chemical imbalance in their brain and were a little bit more erratic than he was. When we have an attachment, we sometimes take on the energies of the people that have passed away because they are actually still within our energetic field. And what that does is brings us some other traits. So as he grew a little bit older, some of these things might have become a little bit more pronounced. Okay. So really, really, really difficult for this guy. Because here you have the healer, you know, you have the empath, you have the person that wants to be there for everybody. And then you have this other voice in your head that's telling you, hey, you're not good enough, you're not enough, you're not this, you're not that, you're not this, you're not that. And think of the war. So you have to take other people's stuff, transmute it and make it good and sunshiny because you absorbed it when they're there. And then you have this other side over here that's saying, hey, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You'll never be enough. You'll never be this, you'll never be that. And what does that do? Drains and tears a person apart. So I don't think that he handled that as well as he could have. Not even could have. I don't think he had I think this was part of his lesson in his life. I'm sorry, I'm talking about a lot. When I get a lot of
I know you do that, and that's fine. No, you won't get on the roll.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it. I'm sorry.
That's. The only thing I had about like with all of that was the attachment is outward. The attachment, like the change in personality, might not have been as noticeable, but at home he was very hard on himself. Because he was too busy trying to heal others throughout the day, that at the end of the day, it was more because he was torn. That part is when it let loose.
That makes sense to you.
Can I ask you a question? I'm not sure.
I don't know, but go ahead. I'm over here waiting for the hammer to fall, but go ahead.
Yeah, you're not too
I know. Sorry.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
What's his dad?
You knew it.
I hate these.
Because I've always.
I don't know, but it feels.
I-
It feels fun.
It always felt.
Yeah, I don't.
I was hoping you would.
You knew it.
Matter of fact.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been.
It just doesn't feel like it's me. That's why I was like, that,
Can I ask a question?
sure.
Is he close by her all the time? Can you?
I'm gonna say yes, because as soon as you ask the question, do you ever get a feeling like you have a technical tension right here?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I do get tension up in the front of my
Okay.
head quite often.
So. Do you get that? Okay, so when I first started on my spiritual journey, I would get headaches and I would stress myself out because I was trying to meditate, man, and I wasn't doing it right. I was failing. I wasn't failing. I just wasn't doing it my way. Okay. I didn't know that at the time, but what I did get was every time I meditate, I get this band of pressure right here. And what I had to realize, it took me a couple of years to realize this too. I was getting messages. I was getting, hey, I'm here, just listen to me, I can help you, let me help boost you up, all those things. This is right here is a prime place for spirits that are with us to cause tension.
Right that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always like behind my eye.
That's it, yeah.
So
I mean, here's the thing, it could be kindness, it could be stress, it could be all sorts of things, right? So you have to kind of whittle it.
Stop apologizing.
I'm hard to work with sometimes. A lot. I'm hard, attitude problems, I'm really difficult.
Got it, Claire, we got it.
We have a lot of witnesses there.
Woo! Courtney's sitting over there really quiet. Courtney worked here for a while. Okay, don't forget about this. With you all the time. Pay attention to the little nudges, that's what that is. We're gonna do a plan, and this is not like cross-line, I don't cross a lot. We're gonna here on how to tell who's how to invite them to give you messages and to be able to understand if you have an energy in your field. That's my love.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I could see your point in that.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to pay, this is what I'm being told, pay attention to this. If you're trying to walk somewhere and it feels like there's something in your way over here, there's somebody there trying to get your attention. You may even turn and go a different direction to go around it because you feel it, but you don't see it. So pay attention to that. And it's going to be pretty obvious. It's going to feel kind of like a prickly feeling or a cold feeling, and it's going to be, yes, exactly. But you're not going to see it, but and all they're doing is saying, come here, it's good, we're okay. So
I'm gonna throw this out there. You absolutely could be doing what we do.
Yeah.
But I gotta say,
Yeah, just to mention, I told her yesterday, like, I don't know, a week ago, I had like a feeling on my leg where I literally reached down to like grab something, like it's falling off my leg, and there was nothing
nothing
there.
there.
I was like,
Yeah, absolutely pay attention.
and it was after our session.
So here's the thing, we are always getting messages all day, every single one of us. We are trained to not pay attention.
Mhm.
We're trained to not pay
And it is hard to, when you're so used to blocking things out and getting that underwater pressure, like that's what my issue is, underwater pressure.
attention.
To allow it, to acknowledge it, to say, I want this message. Saying it and meaning it are two different things. So you can say, I want this message, but then you're still afraid to hear the message. So you need to pay attention to when that message comes in. Pay attention to the symbols. I'm huge on symbolism. Ask for symbols. So that will help.
Absolutely,
that is our vocabulary with them.
it is.
We have to establish that vocabulary sometimes because their language on that side is different than what we're accustomed to. And because they're over there, they don't necessarily remember our language. So you kind of have to create a dictionary or a vocabulary with the other one and tell them, I want to see this as an example, and they'll understand that, so it's a little monotonous and it's a little kind of scary. It's kind of scary because all of a sudden these things are happening, but you're asking for these things now because you kind of know, okay, there is somebody there or something there, so.
Like, it could be something silly as, I want to see a turtle. And then you're going to be driving a country road and there's a turtle crossing the road. And you're like,
Or there's literally a turtle on a sign
Yeah, like right
I-
away.
I had asked
Craziness.
for yellow butterflies for something one day, and a lady at the drive-thru drove through, had a bright shirt on with yellow butterflies all over it. I'm like, God, that's a hideous shirt, but there they are. You know, and so like that happens. That like, and it will be, and make it something unique, but not crazy unique. You know, so you're not gonna, you don't. I want to say see neon pink with orange dot frost. You know, because that's gonna be like way out there. You know, make it something so it's still able to come across in some way, but it's also not. I want to see a robin in order to know that this is because there's robins all over the place. So
Hard to figure out what the message is. No, most everybody's heard my Bewitched. I know, right?
It still gives me things.
I was working, I woke up one morning, and Metatron, Archangel Metatron, had been talking to me in Twilight, and that's something I was working on and all that. And he gave me a lot of symbolism, and that whole morning was just really freaky, because everything I told Sam was on the television. Like, it happened on the television right then. And the Students of the Universe morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I would do readings. I am actually quite shy, really. If we are out in public, generally, if he wants to go to something, his function, I'm like, what are we doing? I'll find a reason. But it's good to be there.
Bewitched.
Oh, Bewitched. So we were living in Montana, and it was like really cold. I mean, like really cold. And I'm not going outside. Not doing it. There's too much snow. No. And so I didn't do any kind of readings outside of email. I was terrified to talk to people. I didn't want any kind of interaction like this. And Metatron's like, you need to go live, you need to get on the computer, you need to have your face seen, you need to do this, do that. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And he gave me information on what my logo should be and all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was supposed to, this is the craziest thing, I was supposed to have a cartoon made of myself, because we're kind of fun, we're kind of funky, we're not traditional, and I was like, I'm not going to do it. And because he kept showing me like the beginning of Bewitched, where she's holding the frying pan and he has the cat on his shoulder attached to him, right? And he's like, do the cartoon in that style and it'll be cute. And I'm like, not going to do it. And he goes, if you see this, you'll do it, right? I'm going to give you some validation. I'm like, I ain't going nowhere today. I don't watch television generally. Whatever, man. So I agreed to it. And what I have discovered is you can argue with your archangels all you want and your guides, but you never really win. So my friend called me and said, hey, you want to go to the antique store with me, which is the antique clothing store, 50s pop kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we jump in the car and I go to check out, and what is above the cash register but a tintype of the exact picture from Bewitched.
Now you have to do it.
Yeah, now I have to do it. Now I'm like, because now you're with me. I'm scared shitless now. I'm doing this now because I made a covenant. No. It was interesting, and then from then on, we had fun. So you gotta find, you can ask for exact stuff. What, honey?
I was thinking about the trip back from Oklahoma. I was on my way back from Oklahoma, and all of a sudden there's all these angel numbers and sequences of numbers that kept coming up. And I called her. Where the hell was I? I was still in Oklahoma, and we were coming up 44, and I called her just to let her know I was okay, yada yada yada. But they're talking about all these numbers, and I said, I haven't seen sevens. I haven't even seen seven.
Yeah.
Out of all these, I haven't seen sevens. And so I'm in Missouri now, coming through, going towards St. Louis. And I got off the highway, and that's when I called her. I said, I'm getting off the highway to fill up the car because I'm getting low. And so thinking about it, but I 77. And so I filled up the vehicle, and I got a bite to eat, and I got in the truck, car and started heading back east again. And as I'm getting on the highway, there's a gigantic billboard up there that's a lawyer's thing. And it said, call blah, 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 blah. The number was 1-777-777-7777. Holy shit. Okay, I point taken. It's at 77. I'm like, woo.
Does anybody have questions?
Yes. You need to come get this phone. And picture on here for you. Go ahead and take it over.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't leave now.
She's got.
I'm supposed to be driving to Tennessee tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, well, fine. I love you, thank you guys. Have a good night. Your little cover up's cute. Okay, all right, oh, yeah.
You want to tell what this is for?
For Katrina. It says it on there.
Yeah, well, she doesn't know you're doing it.
Oh, Katrina. Hey, Christine Emerson.
No,
Need better glasses. Okay. Need better. Hmm.
I have a pain in my side.
I get a lot of worry.
I'm gonna speak up. This is.
Oh, I get a lot of worry with this one, Katrina. Like, I don't know if he was OCD kind of, or
Like an anxiety.
yeah, if he fretted over little things. Mm. Talks about I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. So it's almost like seeing problems in a different light. Like, yeah. By the way, that's Victoria. She's gonna be doing her every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Every other week.
Okay.
I just get a lot of anxiety with him, like fretting over little decisions.
I got like nervous tics.
Does that make sense to you, Katrina? I just feel like he was I want to say closet anxiety, but
It's not closeted though. It's masked anxiety. More masked
Yes.
than anything.
Yes.
yes, okay. Did he have anything on his record? I don't know a different way to ask that. Did he have anything on his record?
Criminal or no?
Criminal.
You're good.
We can't hear that or see that or whatever she said.
Yes, he had stuff on his record. Okay. I'm just supposed to tell you, you know that that's not who he was. Like that's not who he was.
I get that he, like a Gemini, he had two completely different sides to him.
Was he a Gemini? Which if you know, if you would know.
We did.
We did what?
Don't know.
Didn't know that he wasn't, that wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Okay.
This is my brain.
Yeah, and this is, my brain's done, so it's.
Yeah.
Like I get either, no, I don't think he's a Gemini sun, but I think he's like a moon or a rising Gemini.
I have people for that.
Beginning of March.
But he's got a very,
So he's a Pisces.
he's a Pisces sun,
But
which
he's-
actually makes sense too. But so he's got like, everybody else saw him one way, but his close circle saw him in a completely like black and white light.
Must be a Pisces thing.
There you go.
You're getting in way too much fun.
She said, "Oh, very true."
That's
Okay.
okay. Yeah, because that's.
He had hidden health problems.
So I've got, I had terpenes through here.
That would be what?
No. Liver's up here. Kidneys are in the back.
Right?
Like it's like right.
I'm reaching on, I'm like,
Here is-
kidneys.
On each,
Okay.
on both sides of the kidneys.
It's not lower though, it's up high.
And then
Yeah,
you
kidneys are
on what he passed from. I get something right here. And I don't know if it's something that he ingested, but I get something like right in this area. I don't know if he was, it could even be he was intubated. I don't know. But it's just, this is what he gives me. It's like right here. Something, I don't know. No idea what he passed on. I have none. I got nothing.
I have so much head pressure and I've got sharp pains in my right side. I've got so many little physical things right now, but I don't know. Like I've got pressure. Like my whole head feels medicine-y, like I have medicine head.
She says her mom found him dead in his bed. Katrina's mom found him dead in his bed.
So, yeah, I've got like medicine head, I've got a lot of pressure, but it's like not connected. The commercial of Claritin D where the head's floating up in a balloon,
Could it be?
maybe.
It's supposed to do this. I can't finish my sentence.
I mean, maybe, but that would make sense of why, like, I've got.
I think it's something ingested. That's right.
The mixture of yours with mine.
Yeah. I don't,
Did they-
I don't
So
know.
they don't know, like, autopsy, blood analysis, anything like that.
Is there a toxicology report?
That words are hard.
He had diverticulitis. The down, the pain.
My
down.
issue that I'm having.
Yeah. Yep. That's what
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
If that were the cause of death, it would have been because the head was ruptured out.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
know that.
But that's not the feelings I have, like, that's not.
Rupture possible. I don't have a.
I've got the pain of my side, but I don't have, but that to me is more of a clarification as opposed to this is something,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a hard one. There's a couple things going on, so it makes it difficult.
and it's the medicine head, the loopiness, the vertigo, it makes it very, very hard to clasp onto something.
Yeah, no, we
It's
have
like
no
half
definitive. Yeah, it's a feeling of disconnection,
Yeah.
so it's hard to say, I know that's not much help.
Sorry,
Yeah, sorry, absolutely.
she said.
Well, would that cause them to send him up to take a big exam?
Rupture possible. The only thing I thought of was brain aneurysm. That's the only word that popped in my head.
See, but I don't have pressure of that, because usually if there's an aneurysm, I can feel the exact spot of the aneurysm. This is just like all over. Yeah,
It's hard when she said there wouldn't be drugs.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've got nothing. I've no problem saying I have no.
I have confusion is what I have, so it's hard to latch onto something that.
Right. Okay. There we are. Did you have fun?
I did, I am so tired.
I'm sure. Okay. Did you have?
You wanted to ask something there.
Oh, we're about here.
Okay, well, being medium and stuff, have you guys ever seen what you think death looks like? Small components.
Say what? Say that again?
What you think death and stuff.
Yeah.
What does it mean then? Because
He's just an angel.
he comes to me sometimes with my leadership, so he's heavy, but I haven't had anything.
So I work with him a lot. He just means change. Just change.
It's not anything bad, it's kind of like,
He gets a bad rap.
I'm never scared of him or anything.
Yeah. That's right.
it's not an omen or anything, it's just, it's more of a, yeah, chapter.
Angel death.
You know, it's like, huh?
Angel death, no problem.
It's fine. No, it's more of a like, it's a, maybe a, hey, you're stressed out right here, this is, don't worry, yes, you may be stressed out, but it's at the end of that chapter. Does that,
When they appear to you normally, that's especially with
the trigger.
that's what he's like, hey, it's time to put an end to this. A lot of times, and then that kind of leads into your rebirth on that same subject. So it's moving stuff like that.
the other side of your coin.
Yep. I like that.
I have some.
Okay, all right, well, everybody online, we hope you had fun, we hope you, at least got a giggle or learned something or got some information, something.
This was fun, this was different, the online and in-person thing.
Yeah, it's fun, it's a good time. All right, so we're gonna say goodnight to everybody online, thank you guys for showing up, and we will talk to you later, class, on Monday night. Mr. Fry's gonna start it off with the chat, what day is it? It's Saturday, okay. No, it's Friday, it's Friday, okay. Today's Friday. But if you guys are my mystical lifers, you'll see Sam before you see me on Monday, but we will.
You'll see me on Sunday though.
Oh, that's it. I knew there was something else. Coming out of the broom closet comes on Sunday at 8 or 7.
I don't know, because there's two different times.
I don't know why.
I like 7, so we're gonna do
Okay,
7.
7, change it.
7 Eastern.
There you go. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Thank you guys for showing up.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye now. Bye. Bye now.
You don't have to go home, but you can't
Can't
stay
stay
here.
here.
What, she's at work.